Hello, hello, lovely people. Oh my goodness, happy Friday, happy Friday. I hope you guys had an awesomely blessed week. Let me make sure this is not too loud. I hope you guys had an awesomely blessed week. I have. I love, love, love spending time with my grandbaby. As you know, we are still here due to the coronavirus or the COVID 19 changing up the way we do business, the way we do our home life. It's just a huge change, but it's okay. So I just wanted to stop by tonight and continue the tips that I've been giving the past week. So let me introduce myself. I'm Helena Richardson, web strategist with HRichnetworks. HRichnetworks is a web design and internet marketing company. You guys are welcome to visit our website at www.HRichnetworks.com. Thanks so much for hanging in there with me this week. It's been actually 2 weeks. This is the second week. I shared 10 tips for a successful video conference. So let me tell you how it worked. Each morning, I shared a post highlighting the tip of the day, and then at night, 10 p.m., I returned with a live video expounding on that tip that I shared during the day. So we're going to recap all of the tips that I've shared this week. So, 10, number 10 was to mute yourself when not speaking. So, what I found out was that there were some things that people were doing in video conferences that was a little bit unprofessional and annoying. So, one thing you should do is number 10 was to mute yourself when you're not speaking because all of the things that happen in the background, it will be picked up on your video. And the other thing is to be on time. So, if you get there on time, you can mute yourself and you won't hear that dinging because each time you come in, there's a bell that rings. But one other thing that the host can do, they can mute the bells so that it only rings for the host. So that's another tip. Number 8 was to ensure your technology works correctly. Now, with so many people online and sharing these days, yes, sometimes we'll run into some issues with our technology. So if you get on or you start early, you will figure out if there will be an issue when you start on time. Number 7, don't let yourself get distracted during the meeting. So one thing I found that a lot of people they do, they're eating, they're picking their nose. No, they're not picking their nose, but maybe some of them are. I'm not sure. They probably were, but they are doing all kind of things. They're getting so distracted. So I think if you would pay attention to the host or whoever's speaking, it will be much better because most folks will see that. Number 6 was to close unneeded applications on your computer to keep the video optimally functioning. So a lot of times, guys, I don't know if you noticed, but if you have a whole bunch of windows open, it will slow down your processor. So one thing you would want to do is close out some of those applications so that you wouldn't have any issues. Number 5 is to use the raise your hand feature. The raise your hand feature is great for those who may have 100 people or 25, even 10 people in a meeting. And remember, we can all sing together, but we can't all talk together. So raise your hand if you have a question or you would like to make a comment. Number four, choose the proper software and hardware. Now, this is totally up to you. There are many video conferencing software that is out there. I use two different ones. One is StreamYard, the other one is Zoom. I use StreamYard because I want to do all of my videos on several platforms at the same time. So I use StreamYard for that. Zoom I use to do one-on-ones or to do training. And StreamYard you can do the same thing. But there are many out there, so it's really up to your pocket, what you're spending money, etc. Number three, minimize your body movement. I don't know if you guys got to see my video that I shared. Poor Jennifer, bless her heart. She didn't realize she had her video on and she got up and went to the restroom. And you know what she did there. And by the time she realized it, she was caught with her pants down. So, number two, be mindful of your background lighting. And remember, I showed you how when you use the wrong lighting, especially if you go from underneath, to make you look like a villain or rah, rah, rah. You remember how when we were kids, this was something that we would do in the dark. So, remember to place your lighting in a good place so that there's no shadows and you're not dark on one side and light on the other side. And number one, we're at number one. Yay! Remember to sign out. Do you know how many of us, I me included, that have gotten off a video conference and forgot to sign out? So that is number one. Remember to sign out of your video conferencing. There's a message that will say leave meeting or end broadcast, end video. One of those, just look for it. It should be a big red button that will allow you to end your session. So, guys, thank you so much for hanging in there with me for these past 10 days. And next week I will do the same thing. It will not be on video conferencing, but I will bring some other great nuggets. So I would love for you to join me and share this with your colleagues and friends. It would be great to get your feedback. And always remember that you can raise your hand because H-Rich Networks is definitely there for you. Visit our website at www.HRichnetworks.com. Remember, you can always contact us for your web design and internet marketing needs. So I'll see you guys next week, the same tech time, same tech channel. And remember, this is the place where you can learn some amazing things, right? And always remember, guys, share this information, as I said, with your colleagues and your friends. And oh, let me close this out. I had a post that I did today, and I thought it was just great for what we're going through during this time. Remember, guys, life is so precious. It's a precious gift. Live it well, and I'll see you guys next week. Take care.